What's up everyone? I wanted to make a video of the necessary tools you need in order to start mechanics. So to start off with, you're obviously going to need some ratchets, so 3/8, ½ inch and a quarter. So I have ½ inch, quarter inch, and 3/8. You're also going to need sockets. So the type of sockets that I think are best to use are impact sockets. I use 3/8 mostly every day, so I have long 3/8 impact sockets and short ones as well. I use them on a daily basis. You're going to need an impact gun, so ½ inch impact gun, ½ inch. What else? You're going to need ½ inch impact sockets, so starting from 10 all the way to 27. Another good purchase for a new mechanic would be keys. So either regular keys or ratcheting keys. You have regular ratcheting keys, or you also have flex heads. I use these on a daily basis as well. You're also going to need pliers. So you have different types of pliers. You have hose pliers. The head is a bit different. You have your typical long nose plier. What else? You have some vice grips, channel locks. Those are going to be you're going to need those often as well. Then Torx Kit. So basically Torx Kit. So you have all the sizes from T8 all the way to T60 and T8 all the way to T55, but these ones here have the hole in the middle. I use these often as well, especially at work. Under the cars is a cover, and it's usually a T30, the little bolt under, so take them all off. You're also going to need an Allen set or a hex, whatever you want to call it. So those I use often as well for brake jobs, especially for Fords. The sliding pin is 7mm, so I use that pretty often. You're going to need a flashlight. So some places offer, like where I work, they give you a flashlight, but some places you're going to have to buy it. So you're definitely going to need a flashlight. You're going to need pry bars. You're going to also need screwdrivers, very important. Then it depends if you're going to be doing maintenance jobs or inspections, or if you're going to be touching suspension jobs, brake jobs. You're going to need more in-depth kits. So for example, a caliper piston set like this. So basically you like our cars in the back, the pistons of the calipers in the back, you have to turn them and push them in at the same time. So you're going to need a set like this. Or you could also get a tool like this. It ratchets and it opens up and it pushes in the caliper. But these are only good for calipers that don't have that rotating piston. What else? Torque wrenches. Torque wrenches are very important. So you're going to need a torque wrench to torque all your wheel nuts, or suspension jobs, you're going to need it to torque down the bolts of the suspension. You could either get it a regular torque wrench like this with a dial. You just adjust. Or you could get a digital torque wrench as well. So that torque wrench that I have, that I just showed you, is a 1/2 inch, and this is a 3/8. This is an electric torque wrench. What else? Very important is safety glasses. I don't know how many times safety glasses saved my life, because when you're grinding stuff or you're doing whatever job, you could get something in the eye, and it's really not the greatest thing to happen to you. What else would I suggest getting? So another tool that I use often at work is a zip gun. You're gonna need to get the zip guns. You're gonna also need a tire inflator. So entry-level mechanics, you're gonna be doing a lot of oil changes. You're gonna be doing a lot of maintenance, like inspections. You're gonna be doing probably links. You're gonna be also cleaning brakes, doing brake services, and a lot of tires. What I highly suggest is, while you're draining your oil, do a quick inspection of the vehicle, check all the looses, and call them. Half of the time, if you're not working in a dealer, you're gonna be doing the job. If you're working in a dealer, it depends where you work. If the car's not under warranty anymore, you'll be able to do the job. But the first year of being a mechanic, it's basically oil changes and tires. That's all I was doing for the first year. It was oil changes, tires, and inspections. So once you get those done and you get good at them, your boss or your foreman or whoever it is gonna understand that you're ready to continue and to progress. So he'll start giving you different jobs. He'll start giving you suspension work. He'll start giving you bigger brake jobs, direction work. And then once you start getting better at that, then you'll be able to start doing other jobs, like transmission jobs, ups and downs for the techs that are certified in that, or engine jobs, or whatever it is. As long as you show motivation, you'll be able to advance faster in the line that you decided to be in. So I'm a mechanic. Well, I'm still an apprentice. I'm a third-year apprentice, but I've been in the field since 2016, and I personally enjoy it, and I've shown enough motivation for my bosses to realize, and they have put me in powertrain and transmission work, so they see that I'm capable of doing it, and they put me in it. But those are the basic tools that you'll need. So you'll need sockets, you'll need ratchets, you'll need extensions. So you have your 1/2 inch extension, impact, always get impact, or 3/8. You'll have 3/8 extensions. You'll need swivels. So you, in angles basically where your gun doesn't reach, you could add a swivel to your extension or on your gun, and you'll be able to have the angle that you could achieve with that. What else? Little pocket screwdrivers are the best. I use it every day. Also, for anyone that asks you, or for anyone that wants to know what this is, this tool here measures the thickness of the brake pads. So you could see, okay, whatever, my colors are all mixed there, but you could see that obviously green, the brakes are still good, the pads are still good. Red, anywhere in the red, it's time to replace them. And yellow is when you could start selling a lot of brake services. It'll make the pads last longer. So brake services are considered, you take discs, well, you start by taking the calipers apart. You have your gliding pins, you have your caliper carrier, your pads. So what I do is I usually take um, an angle grinder with this yellow, um, it's like a rubber bristle pad. And what I do is I go on the brake pads and I clean them out. And you'll see that once you do it, the pads look brand new. So angle grinders are a must as well. So you have an angle grinder like this, or you just have a straight die grinder. You'll be using these often as well. So that's a must. And ear protection. Invest in protecting. Safety is very important. You don't want to be a mechanic and by the age of 40, 50 years old, you can't hear anymore. It's really not worth it. So buy yourself protection for the years, invest in it. It's really worth it. Also, gloves, work with gloves. Don't work dirty. It's not nice for you and it's not nice for the client as well. You don't want a client to get in the car and you see that there's grease everywhere. You're gonna get a complaint. You don't want that. Or the boss will see that and they'll see that you don't work clean, it's dirty, they don't want that. So work with gloves, it's better for you, you don't have to get dirty. Work with glasses, safety glasses, and work with earmuffs. Earmuffs are very important. I don't know how many times they would save headaches throughout the day, especially when a couple of impact guns, a couple of zip guns going at the same time. Trust me, it gets very loud in the garage, and you don't want that. What else can I? Oh, you're gonna need an air blower like this. Could get cheap, very cheap anywhere. You're gonna need it. It's very worth it. And an oil filter remover. Basically, you put it on your oil filter, and you'll unscrew it, and this thing's the best. Honestly, you could get these anywhere. You could get them in your local tool truck. You could get them at your hardware store or wherever it is. It's really worth it. You don't want to have to tighten too hard with your hands, trying to loosen it, or having to stab it with a screwdriver and trying to turn it. It's just messy. Just buy the tool. It's worth it. What else? Magnets. You're gonna need a magnet, keys, vice grips, cutters. Invest in cutters. I use these often as well. Uh, if you want a good brand cutters, I highly suggest going with this brand here. I don't know if the camera is gonna zoom in or is gonna adjust the focus on it. Let's see. Anyways, is the brand is Knipex. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Knipex. They're a German brand. They're the best cutters I've ever had. I had Snap-on cutters. I had all the cutters you could possibly think of. I had Blue Point, Snap-on, Mastercraft, Mac Tools. None of them cut like that. I could literally cut anything with that. It's amazing. Hammers. You're gonna need a hammer. Then once later on you start getting used to it and you know that you want to become a mechanic, I highly suggest getting an air ratchet. It's it's very worth it. It's gonna save you time. If you don't want to use air tools, you could use electric tools. So I use electric tools often on a daily basis. This is my 1/4 inch electric snap-on ratchet, or you have your 3/8 ratchet. So that is it, guys. Um, what else can I suggest you guys buying? Uh, Organizers are the best. You always want to be organized because you don't want to have to look for tools. So if you're buying a new toolbox or you're buying a buggy like the one that I'm using a Blue Point buggy. I'll show you guys soon. Um, you want to be organized because being organized means you know where your tool is, you're saving time. It's it's better for everyone. So buying organizer saves you on time, and it's just gonna be proper. It's gonna be clean. Like, okay. So I'll explain to you guys something. Okay. So right here, this is my buggy. So I have all the tools that I use on a daily basis here. So I have all my impact sockets, I have all my swivels, I have all my hex, and I have my short impact sockets as well. Then I have my 3/8 long, 3/8 short. Then I have, these are not impact sockets. These are, they call it fine tuning sockets. So I have my medium size here, I have my medium swivel, and I have my 1/4" sockets right there. Invest in being clean so you know where everything is. Also, magnetic trays, it's very convenient to have. And organizers. Okay, my drawer is a bit of a mess there. I have too many ratchets there, but I have all my pens, my paint pens there. I have all my extensions here. I have all my ratchets there. I have my pocket screwdriver there. I have a tire gauge. Must. This is a must. A tire gauge is a must because you're gonna have to check the depth of the tire, and you want to make sure that you know what it is. Just So that is that, guys. I'm gonna end it here. If you guys have any other questions, or if you want me to make any other videos on tools, or specifying a specific tool, a brand, if it's worth spending that extra money or not, um, just write it down in the comments below. Let me know, and I'll see you on the next one. And thank you for watching.